You ever have that feeling? You launch your marketing campaign, you're sure it's going to be a home run, and then crickets. It's so frustrating, right? For way too long, marketing has felt more like an art, based on gut feelings and a little bit of luck. But what if there was a better way? Let's dive in and take a look.
And this right here, this gets to the heart of the problem. So much of marketing feels like pure guesswork. We're just throwing stuff against the wall to see what sticks. And that's not just inefficient and costly, it's honestly super stressful. The whole idea here is that marketing shouldn't be a shot in the dark. That's the starting point for this whole shift in thinking.
Now, just imagine this for a second. What if your marketing team could predict results with the same kind of confidence that your finance team forecasts revenue? I mean, that sounds kind of revolutionary, doesn't it? But this isn't just wishful thinking. It's a question that really challenges the old way of doing things.
So, how do we get there? How do we get that kind of predictability? Well, it takes a pretty fundamental change. It means moving away from the old habits and embracing a whole new, much more scientific discipline. We're talking about a complete mindset shift.
This really breaks it down perfectly. It's like a tale of two different worlds. On the left, you've got the old way, the art. It's all about intuition, creative genius, that gut feeling. And hey, sometimes it works, but it's totally inconsistent. On the right, you have the new way, the science. This is all built on hard data, repeatable processes, and being able to predict what's going to happen. It's about making smart, informed decisions, not just lucky guesses.
And that's the whole journey in a nutshell, from art to science. Making this jump is really what separates the unpredictable campaigns from the ones that deliver clear, reliable growth. So the big question is, how do you actually do it? All right, so how do we make this shift happen for real? It's not about just buying some fancy new software. You can't just buy your way into this. It's about having a process. And that's exactly where the Prediqta Scientific Method comes into play. It's a clear, structured framework that shows you the way. And the method itself is actually really simple. It breaks down into 3 powerful steps: diagnose, model, and execute. See, super logical. It's a flow that's designed to turn all that messy data into actual real-world results. Let's dig into what each of these really means. Okay, it all starts with step 1, diagnose. Look, we are all drowning in data these days, right? There's just so much of it. The real challenge isn't getting more data, it's finding the right data. This step is all about cutting through the noise, all those vanity metrics, to find the true signals, the trends that actually move the needle for your business, the things that lead to sales, not just likes. So, once you've found those important signals, you move on to step 2, model. Now, this is where the magic really starts to happen. You use that focused data to build like a digital sandbox, a place where you can test out your strategies before you spend a single dime. You can ask what-if questions, like, what happens if we put more ad spend over here? Or, what's our risk if a competitor does this? All of a sudden, you're looking into the future instead of just reacting to the past. And that brings us to the final and maybe the most critical step of all, execute. Because let's be honest, all the amazing data and cool models in the world don't mean a thing if you don't actually do something with them. This is where you turn all those brilliant insights into concrete action. It's where science becomes strategy. Okay, so that's the method. Diagnose, model, execute. But what's the payoff? I mean, what does this actually mean for your business on a day-to-day basis? What do you get out of it? This is the good part. It really boils down to these 3 huge wins. First, you get clarity. You finally actually understand what's working and, more importantly, why it's working. Second, you get foresight. You can start to see market shifts and customer trends before they even happen. And third, you get confidence. You and your whole team can make big, bold decisions that are backed by data, not just by hope.
And here's the ultimate outcome, the real game changer. Your marketing department completely transforms. It stops being this mysterious cost center that no one really understands, and it becomes a reliable, predictable engine for business growth. You can finally draw a straight line from your marketing spend to your bottom line.
So if you take away just one thing today, let it be this. This isn't just a tagline, it's a whole new philosophy. Stop leaving your company's growth to chance. Start building a future you can actually see, forecast, and count on.
So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. Take a good, honest look at your own team and your own strategies. Are you guys operating as artists, just going with your gut and hoping for the best, or are you building a science based on data and prediction?
Because honestly, the answer to that question could define the entire future of your company's growth.